Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Drawing with Mr. Sepulveda. I'm Mr. Sepulveda, and in today's episode, I needed a little change of scenery to do the one color challenge, and that's right. In the community poll right over here that I've left up a few weeks ago, you guys made the decision that the one color challenge was the challenge that I was going to do next. And so I decided to choose yellow as my color. See, I have a little bit over 500 alcohol markers, and yellow is the one marker color that I have the least of. And so I wanted to make sure that I could not be overwhelmed for my first time doing this challenge. And as you guys can see, there's a plethora of markers here between Spectrum Noir, Bianyo, Master's Touch, Ohuhu, you name it, I've got it here. And on top of that, I had to make a few decisions about what I thought yellow was. So when it came to colors like orange, that kind of be on that yellow spectrum, I kind of had to say no, it seems a little bit more of its own color. So I'll use orange as a future one color challenge on its own. And then when it came to browns, because browns kind of hit on that yellow spectrum, I also had to make that same decision that I did with the oranges, okay? So the ones that I have here are definitely yellow or have the word yellow in it, like dull yellow, dark yellow, olive yellow, greenish yellow, right? So if it had the word yellow in it, I kept it. If it was something that I thought was yellow, like sunflower or marigold, I decided to keep that. And I even put in a regular gold in here thinking, it's kind of up in the air about yellow. So I kept it for this video. Now, the way that this is gonna work is I'm gonna keep these markers, these markers over here on my left-hand side. And every time I use one, I'm gonna move it to my right. Every time I move it to my right doesn't mean that I'm done using it. I could still use it later on in that piece, but it just lets me know and it keeps me accountable for which markers I'm using, okay? And instead of drawing and creating an illustration, I'm actually going back to my Jazza JPAC, where he left a series of illustrations, right? You guys might remember these from a previous video, right? Smog and stuff like that. But the one that I decided to go with is going to be this queen looking lady. I think she'll look pretty cool with all the yellows that I'll use. And I think I have a nice variety here, a nice bit of contrast within the yellows. And hopefully I can make this kind of come out and pop to life. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys my reactions to the one color challenge, and then I might, if I really think this is pretty cool and you guys think this is great, I'll let you guys decide on the next color that I use for the future one color challenge. Okay guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get a closer look at the picture that I'm about to color up. Alright, so this is not looking too bad. I'm liking this skin tone, but I've only used 3 markers so far out of 51. Alright, well, let's keep it going. Okay, so I think the bird is mostly done. We've got a little bit of texture over here. I think it's looking good. I say we go somewhere towards the dress. Let's go towards the dress. Alright folks, so we are making a big dent in this, and I'm feeling pretty confident. Granted, it's only about 50 alcohol markers, right? So I'm sure if I did a different color, which like a red or a green or a blue, I'd be struggling here and I'd be panicking. But I think we're looking pretty good. Got a lot of yellow still left. I got some miscellaneous colors. I've still got some orangey browns kind of coming up. So let's see how the rest of this turns out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tell me what you guys think. I'm actually really happy with the results for my first ever one color challenge using yellow. Probably the best idea for me on this first try because I have really limited yellows, but I definitely do have a lot more reds, blues, and greens for sure. Let me know in the comments down below, what should my next one color challenge color be? Guys, if you like this video, leave it a like. If you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe so you can see another future one color challenge or see some of the redraws that I have on this channel, or listen to some stories with redraws on this channel as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll see you all next week on Tuesday. You guys take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.